where are all the e-bikes? Where are they? What's really going on? That's what everybody's asking me. But what a beautiful day here in Colorado, and I think it'd be a good day to take a ride and have a chat because, man, there's a lot of things going on in the e-bike industry lately, and right now just a lot of people just are out of stock, and that's worrisome. Now, the problem is this. What you got is you've got a lot of e-bike companies that are in between inventory. They're in that gap right now. They're in between the gap of selling out of what they have in stock and their next order and their next shipment. But yeah, so this time around, there's just a lot of variables in the e-bike industry. One of them's tariffs, and the tariffs have affected, a lot of it. It's the rising of prices, and that's been obvious. Everybody's, raised their prices a couple $100s just to hold on to what inventory they have. You got the price increases. You got your supply and demand thing going on right now too. You don't have a lot of supply, and you got a high demand. And I mean, what's going on with the industry in e-bikes is they've only hit about 10 to 15% of the potential market when it comes to e-bikes. And right now you're seeing an increase in people getting rid of their freaking cars and getting e-bikes. And I'm absolutely one of those people. I ride my e-bike year round here in Colorado, where it's the harshest of winters. And I'm seeing my friends doing the same thing, not having vehicles like a car or a truck and getting an e-bike and riding it throughout the winter, because here they keep the bike paths relatively clean, and if you've got all-terrain type tires on your e-bike, you could literally get around here pretty easily, at least to the store and back. Oh. Now, I've stayed up many nights. I constantly stay up, and sometimes I've been known to make a pot of coffee in the middle of the night and play around on the internet. Now, what I'm seeing on the internet right now is companies just out of stock, just in general. Like, it's Wired, it's Goat Power Bikes, it's Rave, it's Ghost Cat, it's Zoos, it's all the big players, man. All those, high performance e-bikes anyways. Now, with companies like King Bull and Hovsco, they've got pretty decent inventory right now on e-bikes, but not on all of them. Now, some of the bikes that are getting ready to come in, you can go ahead and put in your order, and it'll just be a couple weeks and they'll ship out to you, because I know their shipments are coming in. I stay pretty close with not only the management like in Rave and King Bull and Hovsco, but I stay really close contact with the owners of Goat Power Bikes and Ghost Cat, like not only on a business relationship, I'm in a personal relationship with these people now. We've become good friends. We know each other's kids' names, and we know each other's favorite colors and what snacky cakes we like to eat. And we just know some personal things dealing with these people for years, and I consider these people not just business relationships. I consider these two in particular companies friends. And I mean that in a hardcore way, just because we talk about a lot of things. Sweet jumps, baby, sweet jumps. This is a recycling area through here, super cool. Do a lot of mulch back in here. I don't come back here nearly enough, but it'd be a cool place to ride back there. That's for doggone sure. But when you become close friends with people, you stay in tight communication with them, and it's an honor to represent Goat Power Bikes and Bryson Goodman, and it's an honor to represent Ghost Cat Bikes and Kevin and Nadine. It's a freaking honor, and those are personal friends now, and not only are they personal friends because of the product and the customer service and just the performance that these companies bring in their bikes. It's that they're just really good people. And I mean that in the most meaningful way. They're just good people. I'm adventuring totally. Back through here. It's like a loading dock. Look at that. Ooh. Get some speed going back here in the back parking lot. It's pretty fun. But when you become good friends with the companies you're working with on a business relationship, and this isn't my first go around, you know, I worked in the music industry as an account executive for years, and I dealt with a lot of businesses, and all those were family-owned businesses, and I'm still friends with those people. Like to this day, that's a decade and a half removed from the music industry. So I know what relationships mean, and I know what they bring to the table. And what they bring to the table is just that personal touch, and when you're able to talk about anything when it comes to e-bikes, when it comes to just business, when you're able to talk about anything, it's super cool. And I wonder if there's any e-bikes in that container. Where are all the e-bikes? Where are they? What's really going on? That's what everybody's asking me. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what's going on because I told them, and that's Goat Power Bikes and Ghost Cat Bikes, that I'd be doing this video. And I said, is there anything you wanna add and put into this? And being personal friends with them, I thought it was a good idea not only to let them know I was doing the video, but is there anything you all would like to say? And they both responded very quickly, actually. And I'll start off with Goat Power Bikes and Bryson Goodman, the owner of Goat Power Bikes. Hit him up, hey. You know, there's a lot of people wondering where these e-bikes are, back order, pre-order, coming soon. What's going on? Well, Goat Power Bikes is getting a shipment next week, okay? And then the next shipment will be 30 days out from that. Now, 30 days out from that. If you get what I'm hinting at here, is these guys are ordering what they need, pre-order, and then a little some, not a lot some. They're not overstocking, they're being very, very conservative about their orders. And what that means is that right now what's coming, I suggest, if there's a Goat Power Bikes bike that you're looking at, use my discount code, Colorado Adventure Channel. It's gonna save you a lot of money. It's gonna save you 5% off that price. It's a lot of money right now. What that means, they're gonna be getting a shipment in, say the end of this month, they'll be ready to ship out. Maybe the first day or two in June, they'll be able to ship out, okay? So saying that, you better just go ahead and put in your order if you want to go power bike. And because it's going to be 30 more days to the next shipment. And that's just going to guarantee you get a bike now. And I can't guarantee you that you'll get a bike in 30 days because I don't know what order they're putting in and how many they're going to sell off that order as well. And nobody knows. Absolutely nobody knows what could happen. There's some e-scooters going on there. So if you want to go power bikes, I'm talking to Bryson, put in your order now, put in my discount code, Colorado Adventure Channel, save 5%, and get your bike now. That's what I'm going to say about Goat Power Bikes. And tell them Chris sent you. Bryson knows me well. All right, next I want to talk about Ghost Cat. And I'm riding the F3X Pro right now, and they've got some pink and black ones left, I think, in the F3 and the F3X Pro. You'll have to check it out. They've got a shipment coming in mid-June. That's going to be your F3.2s and your F3.2X Pros and your F4X Pros. Now, they've got some available on these shipments coming in. You go ahead and order that now. Use my discount code Colorado, save $50 on any of those bikes. I suggest you order that like yesterday because The Ghost Cat line is super, super popular. And if you don't put in your order, I can't guarantee that you'll even be riding a Ghost Cat this year. And you're not going to find any of them on sale either. That's for sure. So if you're wanting to go power bikes, if you're wanting a Ghost Cat, you might want to go ahead and get the doggone thing, to be honest with you. Isn't that beautiful right there? So if you're looking at getting an e-bike from at least these companies that I work with, and that's, you know, King Bull, and that's Hovsco, that's Rave, that's Goat Power Bikes, that's Ghost Cat. If you're looking at getting a bike from any of these companies, I stay in close contact with them. I suggest you order it now before it arrives, so you're guaranteed to get it in a couple weeks. It's not too bad, okay? It's not that far, it's not months away. I mean, the shipments are on the way. I'll leave all these links and all these discount codes below. It's a lot, it's a mouthful. But I've talked to all these companies and I've talked to them on a personal level. I'm friends with these managers and friends with these owners, and I like to talk a lot. But I really do. I like to stay in touch with this in the business aspect because, you know, yeah, my background is video, it is cameraman, it is live television production, it is those things, but it's more than anything, it's business. It's customer satisfaction from working in retail and retail management. It's also business and just how business works, working in manufacturing, working with tariffs, working with distributors, you know, working with these big time companies, working with people that get things produced in China, you know, for over a decade. And I know how to put all these things together and just be able to communicate to get kind of a touch of what's going on and what's happening. And what you're seeing is you're seeing these e-bike companies, and you're seeing right now, with just the economy in general, you're seeing a high demand of e-bikes, and you're seeing not so high of a supply of e-bikes because all these manufacturers might have to pay these tariffs, and a lot of these manufacturers aren't going to be putting these bikes on sale. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. So if you're looking for selling an e-bike and it's not, don't count on it. Just count on getting it. That's what you need to count on, is getting that e-bike, and whatever you got to do it. They offer financing on a lot of these websites and a lot of these companies too, so, you know, keep that in mind. But right now, my suggestion is these bikes are coming in soon. That's Ghost Cat, be around mid-June. Go Power Bikes, they're going to be getting theirs in next week, okay? And they're going to be shipping out probably the end of this month, beginning of June at the latest. Rave has a couple of GTXs coming in that yellow and green, and they don't have any black in right now. They got some GTs, you know, keep a lookout on those bikes, you know. And then you've got, you know, decent inventory with King Bull and Hovsco on some of the 48 volt bikes. But these bikes right here, these high performance type bikes, are really hard to get right now, and there's just, it's that supply demand. So hop on it right now. So if you're wondering where the e-bikes have gone, honestly, it happens every year about this time. And you get that transfer of what they had in stock and what they're going to order, what they need to order, how many they think they need to order, seeing how quick they sold out of their previous inventory. There's just a lot of variables to this, like I was saying. So that's normal, but this is a little extreme this time because of the tariffs, because of the economy. It's because of the tensions in the world in general right now are freaking nuts, and there's a lot of anxiety going on. You see a lot of people getting rid of their cars and buying these e-bikes, and it's happening more and more every day. Like I was saying, I think we've only hit probably right around 10% to 15% of the e-bike market is, from my calculations, what we're looking at. You know, probably, you know, minimum 10%, maximum 15%, somewhere right around there. So the e-bike market has barely been touched, and the demand is getting stronger. That's going to put the prices of these e-bikes up. And tariffs are going to put prices of the e-bikes up. The sooner the better, the quicker the better you get an e-bike, is what I'm seeing. Stick with these brands, these companies I deal with. I deal with their customer service. I deal with people that use my affiliate code, buy these e-bikes. You know, I'm taking care of my people. So when you use my affiliate code and you buy these e-bikes, I'm after the sale too, man, because I believe in customer service. I believe in quality products at a good price. And that's what you're going to get with any of these companies that I represent. Isn't that bike gorgeous? Just like showing it off. That new seat by Tapia, I'm so glad I got that wrap just to give it that Bengal Tiger look. I used to be a Cincinnati Bengal Tiger fan back in the day. Ken Anderson and all those guys. It was pretty fun. Speaking my age. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it just gave you a little bit of an understanding where all these e-bikes are. It's kind of a normal thing this time of year in the spring. They're selling out of their, you know, current stock and getting ready to do their orders again. But right now it's just different with those tariffs and things. And it's more important now than ever you get your bike sooner than ever. Order it now. Like now. To our next adventure, right outside of Beaver Creek Ski Resort. This is Chris from the Colorado Adventure Channel giving you an update. Where are all the e-bikes? Well, they're coming, but you better get them because there's not a lot of them coming. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, everybody. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you all watch my channel, and it means the world to me that you do. So our next adventure, this is Chris. Peace.